Death Note. If I could go back and rebuild my anime journey from scratch, Death Note would be number one without hesitation. This is the perfect starting point because it doesn't feel like traditional anime. There's no blue-haired protagonists, no over-the-top screaming, no weird tropes that might make you second-guess whether anime is for you. Death Note is a psychological thriller about a high school student who finds a supernatural notebook with the power to kill anyone whose name is written in it. What follows is an intense cat-and-mouse game between him and the world's greatest detective. The brilliance of Death Note is how it makes you question morality without forcing answers down your throat. You'll find yourself debating whether the protagonist is a hero or a villain, and that internal conflict is what makes it so addicting. Every episode leaves you wanting more. The story is only 37 episodes, so you won't feel overwhelmed by the commitment. It's fast-paced, intelligent, and completely binge-worthy. The mind games escalate constantly, and the strategies both sides use to outsmart each other are genuinely clever. This show proves that anime isn't just cartoons for kids. It can tell mature, complex stories that rival any live-action thriller. Starting with Death Note sets the right expectations. You'll understand immediately why people take anime seriously as a storytelling medium. Plus, the soundtrack is phenomenal, and the voice acting in both Japanese and English is top tier, so you can't go wrong either way. Solo Leveling. After Death Note hooks you with its story, Solo Leveling shows you what modern anime can do visually. Season 1 is only 12 episodes, so it's short and perfect for binge watching. The premise is simple. In a world where hunters fight monsters in dungeons, the main character is the weakest of them all. He's constantly mocked, barely survives his missions, and lives paycheck to paycheck trying to support his family. Then everything changes when he gains the ability to level up like a video game character. Stats, quests, skill points, inventory, the whole RPG system. If you've ever played a video game, you instantly understand how this works, and that familiarity makes it incredibly satisfying to watch. The progression is what hooks you. You see every stat increase, every new skill unlocked, every piece of equipment earned. It's the same dopamine hit you get from leveling up in an actual game, but you're watching someone else do it. The animation from A1 Pictures is absolutely stunning. The fights are brutal and beautifully choreographed, with fluid movement and incredible attention to detail. The way they animate the main character's shadows and his signature daggers is genuinely impressive. This anime is pure hype. No complex moral questions, no deep philosophy, just incredible action and a satisfying progression system. It's exactly what you'd want early on to show you that anime can be visually spectacular and insanely fun to watch. The pacing is also perfect for a beginner, because each episode gives you a clear sense of advancement without dragging things out. Erased. Now that you've experienced a thriller and an action series, Erased hits you with something emotional. It's only 12 episodes, and it's a masterpiece. The story follows an adult who has the ability to go back in time moments before something bad happens. It's not something he controls, it just happens automatically when danger is near. When tragedy strikes close to home, he's sent much further back than ever before, all the way to his childhood, giving him a chance to prevent something terrible that happened years ago. Erased deals with serious themes like trauma, injustice, and the weight of regret, but it handles them with emotional weight rather than gratuitous violence. The mystery element is incredibly well done. You'll be trying to piece together clues alongside the protagonist, and the show respects your intelligence by not spelling everything out immediately. The relationship between the adult mind in a child's body and the people from his past creates genuinely touching moments. The pacing is perfect, with each episode revealing just enough to keep you hooked without feeling rushed. The art style shifts between the present and past in subtle ways that reinforce the emotional tone of each timeline. This show teaches you that anime doesn't need to be 100 episodes to tell a powerful, complete story. 12 episodes is all it takes to deliver something unforgettable. Erased also shows you that anime can handle mature, heavy subject matter with care and nuance. The emotional payoff is real, and you'll find yourself thinking about certain scenes long after you've finished watching. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. After 3 shorter series, you're ready for the big leagues. Is 64 episodes, and it's widely considered one of the greatest anime ever made. Two brothers practice alchemy in a world where it's treated as science. The fundamental rule is equivalent exchange. To obtain something, something of equal value must be lost. After a forbidden attempt goes horribly wrong, they're left searching for a way to undo the consequences of breaking that rule. This anime has everything: action, humor, drama, philosophy, world building, and a cast of characters you'll genuinely care about. The world feels alive and fully realized, with different nations, political systems, military structures, and cultural identities that all play into the larger story. The supporting cast is massive, but every character feels necessary and well-developed. Even minor characters who appear for just a few episodes leave lasting impressions. The story is complete from start to finish with zero filler. Every episode matters and builds towards something. The animation holds up beautifully even years later, and the fight choreography is creative because it's based on alchemical abilities rather than generic punching and kicking. The English dub is fantastic if you prefer that, with voice actors who genuinely understand their characters. Brotherhood teaches you what long-form anime storytelling can achieve when it's done right. You'll laugh at the comedic moments, you'll cry during the emotional beats, and you'll be on the edge of your seat during the intense action sequences. The themes of sacrifice, redemption, and what it means to be human are woven throughout the entire narrative. This is the anime that shows you the full potential of the medium. It proves that a long series doesn't have to drag or waste your time if the storytelling is tight and purposeful. Demon Slayer. Now that you understand anime can tell great stories, Demon Slayer shows you what the current generation of anime looks like. The animation from Ufotable is absolutely breathtaking. We're talking some of the best visuals in anime history, with fight scenes that genuinely redefine what animation can achieve. The way they animate water, fire, and other elemental effects is mesmerizing. The story follows a young boy whose family is attacked by demons. He becomes a demon slayer to hunt them down and find a way to save his younger sister. The plot is straightforward, but the execution is phenomenal. What makes Demon Slayer special is its heart. The protagonist is genuinely kind and compassionate, which is refreshing in a medium that often glorifies edgy anti-heroes. The characters are memorable, each with distinct fighting styles and personalities that make them stand out. The fights are stunning, with each major battle feeling like a cinematic experience. The music is incredible, composed by Yuki Kajiura and Go Shinna, and the opening themes are absolute bangers that you'll be replaying constantly. Demon Slayer is also currently one of the most popular anime in the world. The cultural impact is massive, with references and memes everywhere. This anime bridges you into modern, currently airing series and shows you exactly why anime is dominating global pop culture right now. Starting Demon Slayer now means you can catch up and experience new episodes as they release, which is a completely different feeling than binge-watching a completed series. Attack on Titan. You're ready for something intense now. Attack on Titan is dark, brutal, and doesn't hold back. Humanity lives inside enormous walls to protect themselves from giant humanoid creatures called Titans that devour people. The story starts simple, but evolves into one of the most complex and morally challenging narratives in anime. What begins as a straightforward survival story transforms into a political thriller with layers of conspiracy, war, and ideology. The plot twists are insane, and I mean genuinely shocking reveals that recontextualize everything you thought you knew. The stakes are always life or death, and it doesn't pull punches with character deaths. People you think are safe can die suddenly and brutally, which keeps the tension unbearable in the best way. This anime completely avoids typical anime tropes. No bright colors, no comedic relief characters breaking serious moments, just raw, intense storytelling from beginning to end. The action is visceral and terrifying. The Titans themselves are designed to be deeply unsettling, and the animation makes every encounter feel desperate and horrifying. The world building is exceptional, with meticulous attention to military tactics, political structures, and the history of this world. The mysteries keep you hooked, because the show plants questions early and pays them off seasons later in ways you won't see coming. Fair warning, it gets dark and heavy. There are themes of genocide, war crimes, and moral relativism that make you uncomfortable on purpose. But it's widely considered one of the best anime of the past decade for good reason. Attack on Titan challenges you and shows you that anime can tackle serious political and philosophical themes while still being incredibly entertaining. The ending is divisive among fans, but the journey to get there is absolutely worth experiencing. This is the anime that proves the medium can handle mature, complex narratives as well as any prestige TV drama. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if I missed anything.